Welcome, everybody, to this ritual in Gemini, full moon in Gemini. We have today on the 4th of December. My name is Ebba, and I'm your true star coach. So, welcome. We are going to do a little ritual today to set and use the energy of the full moon in Gemini. As you know, Gemini is the sign ruled by Mercury. And so this is the time that we can use to rewrite our story and claiming our voice. Gemini governs the throat. So if you have been feeling a little itchy or sore throat or something, that could be the reason. I know I have. So I put on my little turquoise necklace from Egypt today. But tonight, this afternoon, wherever you are in the world, we're going to gather under an amplified moon that awakens truth, self-expression, and the courage to speak from the heart. This ritual is here to help you break old stories, reclaim your voice, and rewrite the narrative of who you are becoming. All right, so if you're watching this live or on a replay, you are meant to be here. This full moon is activating your mind, your words, and the way you share the magic with the world. So we are actually, before we begin, I invite you to gather a few simple tools so you can pause the video and get them. But also, at the end of it all, you can download the whole ritual, and it's a beautiful PDF, and you can see that below. So it will all be there. But please go and get a yellow candle. We need that, and also a blue stone. If you have a necklace, you can use that. But also we have lapis lazuli, turquoise. These are from Egypt. Also have fluorite, which is a good stone to use. Citrine is a good one. This is blue calcite. So any blue stone that you have available is great. And as I said, if you have a necklace in a blue stone, such as turquoise or any other one, that's perfect to use as well. You also need a journal and a pen, because we will be writing, or a piece of paper is fine too. And then we'll be needing a small mirror, and any mirror will do, but I brought this mirror, so you have that. We also will be needing a glass of water, a cup of water to drink. We're going to bless it first, and then we're going to drink it. All right. So pause the video and go and get the items so you have them handy, because we are going to begin. And if you don't have these items, it's totally okay. After all, your intention is the most important ingredient. Intention is more than anything else. And you can still receive the energy of this ritual just by being here, of course. All right. So I invite you to ground yourself. Come into this place here and now. Find yourself a comfortable position. Soften your shoulders. Allow your body to arrive in this moment with me. And let's begin with working with the breath. So the breath is, of course, it's the air element. So we're going to do this with intention activation, okay? So for a few breaths, we will use specific words that will help us to activate our intention. But first, place one hand on your throat and one hand on your heart. And breathe in. Just feel the warmth of your touch. Feel your breath moving between these two centers, your heart chakra and your throat chakra, your truth and your voice. So we're going to take a few intentional breaths here together. Are you ready? Okay. All right, so breathe in. through your nose. And you're inhaling truth. And as you exhale old ideas. Breathe in again. Inhale your truth. Exhale old ideas. Old ideas of who you are. One more time, breathe in. Inhale. And allow the truth of who you truly are just vibrate through your body. Exhale everything that you're not, old ideas that you don't need any longer. Very good. One more time. Inhale. Inhale truth. Exhale old ideas. Very good. All right, now we're shifting. Next, we're going to inhale confidence and exhaling fear. Okay? So inhale confidence. Exhale fear. Inhale confidence. Exhale fear. One more time. Inhale confidence. And exhale fear. Do you feel different? Just notice how you feel. Don't judge. Just notice. And now we're going to inhale the fullness of who we truly are. The fullness of who you truly are. And exhaling anything that blocks our voice, your voice. Okay, so inhale the fullness of who you are. Exhale the blocks of your voice, all the blocks you've had in your voice. One more time, inhale the fullness of who you are. Exhale all the blocks in your voice. Very good. One last time. Inhale the fullness of who you are. Exhaling the blocks of your voice. Now inhale your true self. And exhale every mask, every restriction, every should that you ever had. All right, inhale your true self. Take in your true self. You are your true self. And exhale all the masks, all the restrictions, all the shoulds. One more time, inhale your true self. And exhale all the masks, all the shoulds, everything that's not truly who you are, your false self. All right. Now feel your body softening. You should feel lighter. You don't need to perform here. Just be you, your authentic self. Just allow yourself to be fully you. Your true, authentic self, your true star. Okay? So now you can remove your hands. Thank you for doing this. We're going to move into the intention, the full moon in Gemini, where we awaken our true voice. So thank you, full moon in Gemini, for awakening my true voice, allowing me to be heard. So we are now going to close your eyes, continue closing your eyes, and just notice any sensation in your throat, in your jaw, in your chest. Notice if there's tightness, any tingling, any warmth, any emotion. Just let it be there. You don't need to fix it right now. You simply need to bring awareness to your voice. All right. Good job. All right. So what we're doing next is we're going to do this mirroring revelation and do some journaling. So pick up the mirror and you can put it in front of you. And if you don't have the mirror, go and get it and hold it up now and look yourself in the mirror. Okay. And if you don't have a mirror in front of you, you can just imagine that you put yourself, your hand up and look like this. Otherwise, look yourself in the mirror, into your eyes. Look gently into your own eyes. And not with any judgment, but with curiosity. Notice the version of yourself who is rising right now. The true star within, the one you are becoming. And ask yourself, what truth am I finally ready to speak? What truth am I finally ready to speak? Don't force the answer. Just let whatever needs to surface. And when you're ready, begin to write down whatever comes up on your piece of paper or in your journal. So take some time here. If you need to pause the video, you can do so. Very good. And if nothing is coming to your mind, you can simply just write some of these examples like, I'm open to hearing my own truth. Sometimes that just allows yourself to open your own channel. All right, very good. And so when you're ready, the next question we're going to ask, or you're going to ask yourself, looking yourself in the mirror, is, where have I been silencing myself to be accepted? Where have I been silencing myself to be accepted? So take a moment, see what arises, and write that down as well. Where have I been silencing myself to be accepted? Maybe you have been held back in relationships, in your work, online, or even within yourself. Maybe you have been your worst enemy, self-sabotaging. Let anything that wants to be seen, and write that down now. You can pause the video if needed. All right. If your mind starts to say this isn't important or it's not a big deal, gently remind yourself, if it's in your field, it matters, right? So trust that whatever comes up to you is what you need to know at this time. All right. Keep looking at yourself in the mirror, in your eyes, and ask the third question. What identity have I outgrown? What identity have I outgrown? If you need to pause the video, do so. But maybe it's the identity of the good girl, the people pleaser, the silent one, the shy one, or the one who always carries other people's emotions. You can write about the version of that, or the version of you that you are ready to lovingly thank and release. And pause for about a couple of minutes here to take time, so you don't leave anything behind. Take your time here. There's no right and wrong answer. Just trust what comes up to you. You're simply being honest with yourself under this full moon. Very good. All right. Thank you, guys. Now we're moving on to the release ritual, which is all about breaking the old story. So for this little sequence, what we're going to do is we're going to create a clean break with the old story, creating a clean slate, leaving behind the garbage. And so on a separate piece of paper, write down the beliefs and lies you are ready to let go of. So take that piece of paper and write, what are the beliefs and lies that you are ready to let go of? It could be something like, I'm afraid to be too much. My voice doesn't matter. People won't understand me. I always say the wrong thing. I'm better off staying quiet. These are just some examples, but find what feels true to you. And take a moment now to let those old beliefs land on this page. So if you need to pause the video, go ahead and do that. And so when you're done, we will continue on to the next sequence. But allow yourself, the important thing here is to allow yourself to pour yourself out. If it's a whole page, that's fine. And you're safe to release, be honest with yourself and just write down everything that you feel you need to release. All right, so when your list is full, hopefully, and it's completed, you're going to place your hand on the piece of paper. All right, so place your hand on the page, okay? And say with me out loud, if you can, if nobody's watching or hearing you. This story is complete. This story is complete, and I now release what is not my truth. The story is complete, and I now release what's not my truth. Repeat it once again. 3 times is a charm. The story is complete. I now release what is not my truth. And after you're done with that, writing it all down, you are all going to tear this paper up into small pieces like this. And as you tear, imagine these words losing their power. Okay, very good. You are no longer agreeing to live inside this story. All right? You're no longer agreeing to live inside this story. So place these pieces somewhere safe, in a bowl or on a plate, so you can burn them later in a safe way, preferably outside, or recycle them with your intention. Okay? So now come back. That was that little ritual. Now take a deep breath in again. Notice how you feel. Take another deep breath in. Do you feel a little lighter? Notice your body. Notice how you feel. I feel already a little bit lighter, honestly. And if you like to, you can just shrug your body. And if you need to shake it out or stand up and sigh out loud, you can do that. It's okay to release. Just shake your body. After you're done with that, we're going to move on to the next ritual, which is rewriting and voice activation. Your voice activation affirmations. So in this little sequence, what we're going to do is you have your paper and pen ready. And now that we've broken the old story, we're going to write a new one. You are the creator of your reality. You don't have to buy into anything, what's going on in the world. You have the power to create anything. So open your journal to a fresh page, and at the top of the page, write this: my Gemini full moon declaration. My Gemini full moon declaration. Okay? And so this is where we're going to declare who you choose to be from this moment forward. This is who you're choosing to be, who you want to become. It's an act, it's a choice. Begin writing I am statements. And so you can use some of these as an inspiration, and then you can add your own. But here are some. So I am a magnetic communicator. I am a magnetic communicator. I am clear and powerful channel for truth and love. I'm a clear and powerful channel for truth and love. I speak clearly and confidently. My ideas are valuable and worth sharing. It is safe for me to fully express myself. My voice reaches the hearts that are meant to hear it. So these are just a few examples, and go ahead and write your own affirmations. Pause the video if needed. So it's important that you let yourself be a little bold here, okay? Write the identity you are growing into, not just who you've been. If you dream freely, who do you want to be? Now is the time to become that version of yourself. So now is the time to read out aloud. So when you're ready, I invite you to pause the video and read out these declarations out loud. And if you have a place to do it, just say them with power. What I like to do is to really say them in front of the mirror, to look at myself, to make sure that my voice carries the energies of the words. Because what we're doing is we're creating vibration waves that every particle around us will hear. And so we are actually manifesting, creating as we speak. And so this is why it's so important to say things out aloud to the universe. And so placing your hand now back on your heart and on your throat. Take a deep breath and say together with me, I am safe to fully express myself, to be fully expressed. I'm free to speak my truth. I'm free to speak my truth. Beautiful. I'm safe to be fully expressed. I'm free to speak my truth. And allow that vibration to land within your body. Just sit with it for a moment. Feel that freedom as a subtle shift, even if it's perhaps just 5% more open. But allow this 5% to ripple into your conversations, your creativity, your content, and your relationships. And take a break and imagine your throat filled with soft, glowing light. Maybe blue, maybe golden. This is your voice center activating. Beautiful, great job. All right, so we're moving towards the closing, integration, and the blessing. So this is when you're going to reach your cup of tea or your water. Now take your glass of water or a cup of tea or whatever you have in your hand and hold it with both of your hands. Remember that water is a carrier of information and intention, and we imprint with words and thoughts all vibration into the water that we're going to drink. So we're going to infuse this water with a new story. So choose one of your favorite I am statements and whisper it into the water 3 times. Okay, so take the cup and whisper it in the water. For example, you might say, I am clear and powerful. I'm a clear and powerful communicator. Or, my voice is my magic. My voice is my magic. And just feel the energy penetrating the water, Allow the energy to flow into the water. Just whisper. And now you can say, every word I speak nourishes my future. Every word I speak nourishes my future. Every word I speak nourishes my future. And then you can take a little sip. And so take the sip when you feel it's ready and charged up. And let that water to move through your body and charge your whole body. That's basically 70% water as well. All right. And now we're going to thank Gemini Full Moon. Thank you for your clarity. Thank you for giving me or us confidence. Thank you for the return of my true voice. And thank you guys for being here. It is done. I am heard. I am free. You can say that after me. It is done. I am heard and I am free. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And just notice how you feel in your body. Notice any shifts and changes. They might be subtle or they might be more profound. I think you should feel more energized at this point, more calm, more alive, more here and now, maybe more energized to take on this new light that you've been creating for yourself. You did so well. Thank you so much for being here, for doing this work, and for allowing yourself to make your voice matter today. If you feel like this ritual supported you, feel free to like, comment, share, or save it so your future self can return to this portal whenever you need it. So with love under this Gemini full moon, I see you, I hear you, and I honor your voice. Thank you so much. Many blessings. Bye, guys.